Good morning, Technosphere. It's been some time since I did some morning musing. Because actually, I've been pretty unamused. And I thought I'd get back on it, seeing as how it was the beginning of a new decade and everything. I'm in the garden. And the reason I'm in the garden is because now that I'm menopausal, my body temperature has no relationship whatsoever to my external environment. So I can have my morning spliff and coffee outside in the cold and damp and still be perfectly warm and cozy in my onesie. And so I'm going to stop smoking in the house, mainly because it's going to make it slightly less pleasurable, and I might actually stop doing it. So it being a new decade, the 20s, I've reached the conclusion that this is going to be the last decade during which I can have everything I want. So I'm going to make the most of it. And I've come to accept that the universe is, in fact, a cruel and evil place. Marina, hello. My auntie from Australia is watching. Hello, auntie. The universe is a cruel and evil place. It has made many beautiful things. However, the life experience of the live things isn't that great because they need to kill each other in order to survive. I'm talking about the animal kingdom here. You know, they have a fairly brutal time of it. And I'm not saying they don't have a nice time as well, but, you know, they've got to hunt and kill and eat each other, and there's a lot of death and fear goes on. And so that experience is quite scary. Hello, Julia London, hello. This is people I haven't seen for ages. And when you compare the human experience to the animal experience, we also have a really horrible time, and arguably much, much, much worse, because those of us that are fortunate enough to live in the it's not civilized, it's fucking so uncivilized, but we do have a civil service, and that's what I mean. I don't mean polite and friendly, I mean organised into a series of unmanageable. Marina loves my hair. My hair is a bedhead disaster. Do you like my reindeer outfit? I don't suppose it's Christmas anymore. I need to take it off. But anyway, those of us that live in the laissez-faire capitalist paradigm that appears to have been perpetrated across the globe, most of us don't have a very nice time because we have to do things that require that we earn money, and we're all so locked in to the earning money scenario that we think that money is like a natural force. We act like the economy is in some way driven by nature. Now, obviously, it's fucking not, is it? And I'm not going to go into anything to do with the current idiots who are running the current shit show. Because I've come to... Rachel Potter, hello! I've come to the conclusion that the best thing one can do with these persons is ignore them completely and engage in small community-based acts of revolution. They don't have to be a big thing. You don't need to have a banner. You do not need to be prepared to be arrested. And you don't even have to, like, join in with other people. You can enact a small act of rebellion on your own. I would encourage you to do so. And if you are in the unfortunate position of being stuck with wage slavery, I would quietly, without mentioning it to anybody, undermine anything you can in your place of work. I'm not going to come up with suggestions for you. You're going to have to do that bit yourself. But as a self-employed nothinger, my act of rebellion today is going to be to get through all my paperwork that requires or that demands my attention, in order that I can pacify the Babylonian gods and that they won't come and take my life away. Then when I finish doing that in my own time, I'm going to go and see my therapist to attempt to create some kind of rationale and effective methodology of dealing with my fucked up mental health, which is a result of living in a laissez-faire, capitalist, racist, sexist society. And after I've done that, I'm going shopping. I'm going to buy things to make jewellery with, and I'm going to buy things to underwear. I'm going to buy underwear, and I'm going to treat myself to a new set of underwear for the year. And in this way, I will keep the rebel flag flying. And whilst it might appear that shopping is not particularly revolutionary, which it isn't, you got to reclaim this shit, because you have to go shopping. You got no choice but to go fucking shopping, and you have to spend money in the capitalist hell zone in which you live. And because I don't know how these people who do the no money for 5 years thing manage to live their lives, and because I haven't managed, and I'm not going to try. It's too hard. What I am going to do, however, is have everything that I want as often as I can, and I'm going to make sure that this decade is notable in my life for a range of identifiable ways that I have done micro-resistance. I started my micro-resistance with living room cabaret event on the 21st of December, and that was good. The plan was to demonetize our social life, and I had people round, and they did songs and poems and sound baths, and it was fantastic. And I'm inspired to do it again. So that's why I'm doing this, because I hope to inspire everybody that watches it to engage in some small act of micro-revolution. Or you could perceive it as micro-evolution. But in whatever way you can find, do some small, tiny, weeny thing that sticks your fingers up at the right-wing cunts that are running the world, that demonstrates that you personally do not hate people who are different to you, poorer than you, richer than you, have sex differently to you, or have a different set of genitalia, or different faith, a different outfit, different hat. I tell you what, today's mission for me and you is going to be try to engage with somebody whom you struggle with. It doesn't have to be a relative. We'll leave that for the end of the year. Try and engage with a person, a stranger, a little bit, whom you would normally avoid. I'm going to try that too. And the truth is, I really, really don't want to. I will probably do something really innocuous, like have a chat with somebody at a bus stop, or talk to the homeless person whom I give money to. Both of which sound quite scary to me, not because I don't want to talk to homeless people, but because I don't want to talk to anybody. Least of all, my fucking therapist. So, that's going to be today's act of rebellion. I am going to attempt to embrace a being that I don't feel like embracing. The revolution is in your head.